I didn't know we was doing all that.
The two things you don't supposed to talk about.
Yeah. Or
On the
Beyonce.
star. Or Beyonce.
Or Beyonce.
The Church of Beyonce. Apparently not, because the Church of Beyonce.
The Church of Beyonce.
Mm-hmm.
Checking connection. You are now live. Hey, family. Cool. All right, y'all. I'm doing this Instagram live so you guys can finally see what it is I do and why I cancel on you on Saturdays. I'm actually doing something else productive. Not to say that hanging out with you guys isn't productive, but hanging out with these two is very productive.
She's not your real friend.
That is my real friend.
She don't really like y'all.
That's Jeremiah. I love my people. That's Jeremiah. That's DJ Stacks over there. We don't know what he's doing.
So he's calling out your name and pointing you to who
Yeah.
you are.
That's Stacks.
Friends gonna get you in public.
In public?
I gotta get rid of this.
Everybody
website.
they want to come on the show.
Mob you at your
They do.
next comedy
I
scene.
gotta get an
Mm-hmm.
I hope they do. They say yay. But this is what it is.
Anyway, my fans,
Your
they over
fan
here
base.
waiting on us.
All right, let's get you going.
Thank y'all for
Alright.
tuning in.
All right, I'm gonna play the music. 5, 4, 3, 2.
What's good? What's good? What's good?
Hey.
Welcome everybody to the Dome City Radio Show. I am your host, DJ Stacks Money.
Your co-host, DJ Jeremiah Pauling.
That's right. We switching places. I'm stand-up comedian DJ Stacks Money.
And also our new co-host.
Hey.
DJ Danny on the ones and
DJ
twos.
Danny on the ones and twos. Somebody did tell me to rap for them. That was hilarious on the ones and twos. Yeah, y'all didn't know about the scratching. Yeah, I got that.
Y'all
got
can
the
go
skills.
to my fan page at DCME Stacks. And you can see us all live in the studio right now.
Yeah.
So you can see who I'm talking to. And you won't be like, you always talking to somebody. We don't never see who they is.
Talk to myself.
Ain't nobody there. You just a real good ventriloquist.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't even moving his lips.
He's just talking to himself. Just talking
But,
to himself.
Definitely that. We got some interesting stuff. Sorry we started off a little late. We're going to try and get through everything as fast as possible.
Yeah.
You can also go and see us at Jeremiah's page, Jeremiah Pauling on Facebook.
Check out my Facebook page.
He's
You
live
can see us
right now in the
live.
studio, and you can see his face. That's
See
right.
my
You can look at
face.
his face.
His face.
So I'm looking down.
It's your face.
And he's scrolling through.
Okay, I just got my hair done the other day, so it looked
I
like
see
I
that.
cut my hair.
Who did your lives?
Interesting story. Okay,
Uh-oh.
so interesting to me at least, because
The dreadhead guy.
maybe
over
nobody else. But interesting story. I started off my dreads with this lady. Her name was I'm not gonna say it.
Okay.
I started
here.
off
She
with
still
this lady.
living?
Yeah, she's still living.
Oh,
She's
okay,
still
'cause
living.
you said her name
Yeah,
was
say
now.
that was.
Well, okay, you know what? Right, because I spoke of her in past tense, but she's still living. So her name is such and such. I
Her
ain't gonna
name
plug it.
is.
Her name
Her
is
name is
such and
Miss
such.
W.
Okay.
So anyway, I started off with my dreadlocks with Miss W, and then Miss W shitted on me a couple times.
She,
Yeah.
You like that?
No,
don't
man.
like
Like,
that.
no, man. I ain't like that. No, I didn't like that.
My
I
daughter
went to go-
shitted on me when she was young. I resent it to this day.
Yes.
do not
No,
let-
but I went for a couple appointments. Like I went to an appointment, and
She stood you up.
well, no, she didn't stood me up. I went in there, right? I went in
You got
there.
stood
I
up.
had the appointment. No, I would have rather got stood up because it would have made more sense. I went in there. She had a client, and I went to go sit in the waiting area. I sat there and waited. She finished that client, and then she got ready to go, and she was like,
Was
and
she
I'm
gonna
like, where
get
you
back to
going?
you?
And she said, what you doing here? I'm like, I'm here to get my hair done. And then she was like, oh, I forgot. I'm like, I just called you yesterday, though. Like, we just made this appointment yesterday for you to come do my hair, for me to come, get my hair done.
Right.
And then she was about to dip. So I was like, long story short, I'm like, I'm not gonna rock with her no more. But luckily, her sister, does dreadlocks and better, I must say. But the sister got into like a little accident, and so Miss W ended up helping her, and then ended up doing my hair
Anyway.
Yeah, this time. But that was like 10 years ago, so she probably don't even remember that happening.
Well,
She didn't even remember
it
I was
now.
sitting right there in her office.
She watching the show and she remember it now. She
Right.
like,
She
she
like,
not-
now I
little
remember.
bastard.
No, because we ain't friends on Facebook unless one of y'all know her.
Yeah, I know her.
Yeah.
Miss W.
Miss W?
Yeah,
I
that's
don't know.
Yeah. She's a good person, though, but I mean,
she just
Yeah.
kind of played you on the hoe.
I don't know her.
I like the sister better, though.
So, Danny, how was your holiday weekend?
Oh man, my holiday weekend actually started out with 2 of my senior citizens going rounds and fighting, and one pulled out a 2x4.
You got
and
senior citizens?
I have senior citizens.
What kind of situation you
I
running?
know, right? It's
Sound a little slavish to me.
It's an independent senior citizen living, but senior citizens
okay.
ain't no different than high school.
No,
Okay.
no.
No, I'm
no
just saying. You
different.
said 2 of my senior citizens,
Right.
and the mine put the ownership on there, so I was just,
Right.
wonder, like she wrangler and
No, they
senior citizens.
You know, I don't have any kids, so these seniors are like my babies.
Right,
but
right.
It's like running a high school, and it messed up when one of them said to the other one, "Yo, mama be," and you still, I don't care how old you are, 70 or 17, you can't say
Wow.
your mama.
Right,
Senior
right.
citizens fight
Even if
like
the bitch dead,
teenagers.
you
Yeah,
still
you
can't.
can't say your
The bitch been
mama.
dead for 3 decades. You
It
still
don't
can't
matter.
say the
And she said, "Your mama," and that on her mama, she got up and went after her,
Wow.
and she wound up pushing the old lady, and the old lady fell into the elevator.
Geriatrics.
And then the old lady said, "I got something for you," and I'm like, "Don't say that, don't say that." She came back downstairs with a 2x4, and she went to go crack the old woman. I was in the way. So I got kind of, a little bit, it kind of got me a little bit. And I was like, what the? But the other old lady grabbed the 2x4. I'm like, oh my God. So, yeah.
Wow.
So I called the police, and the police arrested her.
Where you got the? I was going to
This
say.
is mad, so I can
No, I was
respond
going to say post the studio link
Oh, what is it?
on my fan page.
How to do that?
On
Yeah,
the
how about you
fan
do that
page.
first?
Stacks
Okay.
got a fan page.
So y'all
I'm
can
really
see.
not. I try to stay technically ignorant as possible.
Wow.
I do. It's too much shit.
Wow, my best
Yeah.
friend might come after you. She might
Your
stab
phone
you or
makes me
something.
Really?
technically
Yeah.
ignorant.
Why?
Because she is so technically
Advanced.
yes. Oh my gosh. She talks to me about technical stuff. Her and my husband be talking about stuff, and I'm
Yeah.
like,
What is it? Oh, this from your tablet. I'm
Yeah.
looking. I'm like, why is it so
I
dark?
don't know none of
Put
that
the,
stuff. I'd be like,
don't
whatever.
your tablet
I
got
don't
like
wanna-
little lightning bolt on there? Like hit the lightning bolt on your tablet,
Lightning
like so
bolt.
we
It ain't
won't-
gonna get light.
so we don't look so dark. It's dark.
Oh, you mean a little light? Hold on, let me
It's
see.
in darkness.
Will it lighten it up?
Yeah, if you hit the little lightning bolt.
Darkness.
Hi, I'm Bixby.
I
It's
don't-
great to
you
meet
know-
you.
Did it get lighter?
Here are all
I
the
can't even
following
see it no
design
more
Like
because
Bixby.
Please
I
check
don't
and
know
read
how to-
terms and
I don't know
Even
what
work this
Bixby is
phone.
about.
Trying to sign me
go to
up.
That's
Facebook
that
on there.
Samsung.
Anyway, while we having all these
Samsung.
technical difficulties,
Yeah.
I didn't do nothing. I worked on my car during the holiday weekend,
All right.
and I cut my back grass, and
Man.
you know what I'm saying.
Everybody
I ain't really
cutting
do
grass.
much. I know a
Yeah.
lot of y'all was out there eating that pork.
Yeah. Oh, you don't eat
You know what
pork,
I'm
do
saying?
you?
No,
You
I
don't
don't.
eat pork?
Nah.
You know what? I gave up pork.
Really?
And I gave up
A lot of
meat
y'all was
for
out
a
there eating
long
that
time.
barbecue last
I
weekend.
did.
wasn't
I
it?
gave up
I
meat
gave
for
up-
a little while.
I gave up
Like a
pork.
year.
And then I found out that bacon is pork, so
What did-
I
what
wrap
did you-
it.
What did you think that bacon was?
Something really,
Right.
really
Fat
good.
back?
Yeah,
Right,
but-
right.
But
Fat
I'm telling you, but when you wrap the bacon, I only
Give
eat
me that
the
fat back,
bacon.
put in the greens.
I only eat the bacon when it's wrapped around asparagus because that's healthy. It's really good too.
It sounds
Bacon
It's
wrapped
good.
asparagus
Yeah.
is
Yes.
healthy.
Oh God,
Yeah.
it's so good.
How? What?
Because
what
it
the-
makes you eat the asparagus, which is very healthy.
I eat
And-
the asparagus without bacon.
Yeah, you gotta eat it with the
Yeah,
bacon.
it just make you piss stink. That's what I don't like.
Yeah,
just,
it do make you
like,
pee
what is
stink,
that?
but
What the
not
fuck
if you, but not if you eat.
What is
So
that
any
smell?
of y'all out there eat asparagus and your piss is
It
extra
do.
strong?
It's strong. It's
Mine,
astringent.
I don't know. I
It's
ain't,
astringent.
you know.
You don't eat asparagus.
No, I'm saying I do, but I
you
ain't never
never
have.
knows
You know what I'm
your
saying?
pee-
You never
It doesn't
noticed
matter
that?
if you grill it or boil it, cause I grill mine most of the time.
Okay,
And
but
it-
it's,
So
it's
that's
still,
grilling it-
fresher.
it's
It alleviates the funky
Yeah.
piss smell.
Maybe it do. 'Cause
when
I
you grill
don't
it,
know
it's
its
an
name.
astringent. It's supposed to detox.
Yeah.
Yeah, I grill it and drown it in butter. You know.
Maybe it's the butter.
The butter ain't all that.
Maybe
healthy,
it's the
but-
butter.
No, the
for
butter.
your
ain't.
arteries, but
Right.
it tastes better that
Maybe-
way.
No, it do. The butter
don't
bring
know.
it back.
I
You know what I'm
don't know.
saying? It tastes better. Otherwise,
Yeah.
it tastes like you eating nothing.
As long
I never
as-
thought about grilled asparagus.
Yeah, grilled asparagus is pretty
good.
good
It's
too.
Really? good.
Yeah,
I'm missing
I've
out
had it
on this
grilled.
shit.
So, in celebrity news, let's see.
Celebrity news.
Nicki Minaj was dating.
Jeremiah Pauling.
Really? Lucky you. What happened to the girl you were dating before her?
I'm just that bad of a side nigga.
Wow. You would be
Neither one
Nicki
of them.
Minaj's
But no,
side.
She didn't even know I
That's
was
a
her
good
side
question,
nigga.
though. Would either of y'all be a side nigga for Nicki Minaj?
nah, I'm sorry.
Who would you be a side
She
nigga
ain't got
for?
no real asset. Oh, her money.
Her money,
Who-
yeah.
So who
Real
would y'all
assets.
be the side dude for, though?
A side nigga. I would be Oprah's side nigga. That's the only.
Yeah.
That's the only
I would be
chick
Oprah's
worth
side
being
nigga.
the side nigga.
Like,
Yeah,
I'd be Oprah's side nigga.
yeah, I would be.
Let
That
me
money.
see. I
No,
gotta
you know
think.
what? I gotta take that back because I can't impregnate Oprah, so I got to be like,
Oh, you got to impregnate your side so you can get child
so I
support.
can get some.
You gotta pull a
Yeah.
fella line. You gotta pull a fella
I gotta
line.
put a K-Fed. Shout out K-Fed.
So
Let me
that's
see.
what y'all got
Yeah,
to
he
do.
went out for more child support money
Yeah,
too.
because she making more
Wow.
money. She making
Goddamn
like
right.
30 million a month or something like that.
A month?
Not
That's
a month.
ridiculous.
Like, something like that, or 33 million a year now, or something.
Oh yeah, that's good.
So
Eating.
yeah,
Yeah, she making
I'm trying to
33
think,
mil.
man. Who would I be a side nigga for?
I'm still that's
Because somebody like I'm kind of picky, dog. 'Cause it's some niggas out there I wouldn't fuck after. I'm sorry.
you wouldn't fuck after, right?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
of who
you
their
gotta think
husbands and stuff is. I'm just
Yeah.
like,
Nah,
I ain't
I
fucking
wouldn't
after
do
that
it.
nigga. He
Yeah.
got hoes. He got
He
hoes.
got hoes. And that nigga nails dirty.
You know what I'm saying? I seen that nigga picking his nose at the game.
So y'all got standards on being a side of who you gonna be a side with.
Yeah, you do.
Come
You
on,
know what
some
I'm
of these
saying?
dogs-
You
some
got
of these-
to.
This is
You
really
got
good
to.
Some of these
Yeah.
nigga roles is real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
You don't
I
want to
couldn't.
follow them niggas.
So okay, so bringing it to the whole deal of open relationships.
Oh wait, we gonna get to that. We
I
gonna
was
get
gonna
to
say
that.
because
We
I'm
gonna
like
get to
thinking
that.
about this.
Yeah,
'Cause
we
y'all
gonna
You're
done
jumping
had
over
some
stuff.
questions.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Anyway,
This is the setup
so
for
it
that.
was
It's a
reported.
setup.
Yeah.
It was reported like last week that Nicki Minaj is dating Future,
Oh,
and then she had this little playful, whatever you want to call it, flirtatious thing going on with Eminem.
Yeah.
You know,
We am.
it wasn't serious.
Yeah,
you know
he
what I'm
said he
saying?
wanted to
I
date
did
her.
see that though.
He said that online.
But you know,
I don't. You know, I could not date Nicki Minaj because I mean, she seemed like she'd just be annoying as fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
making dumb noises and
Her
shit. Like,
voice.
bitch, talk normal. You know what I'm saying? Say hi. I don't need this crazy
said
ass
she a
shit.
monster.
Yeah,
Jeremiah, come here.
I couldn't date her. I need your assistant. Give me Nicki Minaj's assistant. I'm sure she knows smuggle a couple million
Her
in the pot of her.
assistant.
Yeah, give me her. As long as it's a girl. Like,
Yeah.
What you
never
said?
know.
Give me Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, give me a-
versus her.
Yeah, give me the assistant. I wouldn't date Nicki
Wow.
Minaj. I'm not that much of a.
Were you able to, did you get that? Were you able to
What's
do
that?
To put the link out there.
Oh, I don't know. I don't even know how to do that. But I'm not that much of a here.
I can't. I don't know how to work your freaking
Me,
phone.
I ain't gonna worry about
He
it.
said him either. Okay.
I don't
Anyway,
know
if
how to
y'all
do
don't
this.
get to see the
told
show,
you I'm not tech
if
savvy.
y'all don't get to see the show live,
Go to
I
Stacks
will
page.
post the links.
He gonna post the link.
I will
Tag
post the
us.
links.
Tag us, Stacks. Just
I will
tag
post
us.
the links. But
Okay.
after the show, but you can actually go to my fan page. Go to my regular page. If you're watching me right now from my regular page, my fan page is DJ Stacks Money at DCME Stacks. You can go there and see us all live in the studio if you want to see, get the full view. That's the only reason I want to post the links. But guess y'all gonna have to wait till after the show, after we're live. So anyhow,
That's
was
the
that?
topic we're gonna talk about. And later on in the topic, we're gonna talk about
yeah, we got
Open
the speed,
relationships.
we got to speed through these
Yeah,
little topics.
yeah.
Let
Yeah,
me see.
set it
Harvey Weinstein. It was reported last week. Harvey Weinstein is gonna face charges
Yeah.
for rape.
rape.
Still don't make me feel good about Bill Cosby,
No.
but
Not
he is
at
gonna
all.
face some charges. Let's see what else we got. Morgan Freeman. They lying on Morgan Freeman now.
They lying on
Right.
Morgan.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Although I don't know, cause Morgan Freeman, he kind of.
but this
He
they,
kind of what?
the people are basically the accusations against Morgan Freeman are that he how he treats people on set and stuff like that. The women say basically he's rude and things like that, and he's probably said some stuff.
Dementia.
But he ain't he ain't groped or raped nobody.
Right.
So,
He need to play the dementia card. Dementia.
Right. And which hand was he using? Was he using the good
And if
hand
you
or was he using the little stiff hand? The one
Stiff
with
hand where he had a stroke.
yeah, with that black
go,
glove. Keep that black glove on that hand.
if you go on my Facebook page, I have a link to an interview with Morgan Freeman, and he said,
I didn't rape
I ain't touched them
anybody.
hoes. So,
He said it just
They
like
came
that.
to me.
ain't touched him.
Nah, they just coming up with everything. He didn't say hi to me when I said hi. He asshole.
Right.
Had to. No, wait, the bitch is me too, not had to, motherfucker.
They didn't say me too. They said hi to.
Right.
Hi to. Hashtag hi to.
If
Wow.
you don't shut up, heifer, you gonna go Joe Clark on you.
Joe Clark.
Right, that's what goes to Joe Clark.
Put a,
Goes
what
to
was
Joe
that
Clark.
thing? The little microphone.
And now they call me Batman.
What they-
What are you gonna do? Let me keep you on the set.
Lord.
Kick him off.
what
You
else?
gonna vote your
Joe
black
Clark.
ass out.
What else is going on?
Roseanne. Last week we
Roseanne.
catching up from last week because we didn't have a show last week because it was a holiday weekend.
It was a holiday
so
weekend.
Roseanne said some kind of racial tweet where she said she was
did.
basically high and
Awesome,
said some
man.
outlandish shit and got her whole show. They just brought the show back. It's the number one show, and they just canceled that motherfucker.
That was deep.
Canceled it like Nino.
But okay, here's
Cancel
the
this
question.
Right.
But here's the question. Now y'all know good and well D.L. Hughley. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
He done said some things
A
too
lot.
about white
A
people.
lot.
But that's the double standard, though.
That is a
we
double
can get
standard.
away
It's a
with. I'm
double
gonna tell you later.
standard.
We
I'm
can get
playing
away
devil's
with.
advocate here.
We can
I-
get
you know
away
what?
with
I'm
saying shit
not
about
mad.
white people.
I'm with that too, because he said a lot of and black. And as you know, as a
But
comedian,
they compared him
Yeah.
to, like,
Yeah.
what you call George Jefferson, that type of. It's like, oh, okay, it was okay.
Archie
Yeah.
Bunker.
Well, yeah, compare
they
her
did a
to
lot of
Archie
racist
Bunker.
shit
Yeah.
back in the day.
Compare her to
Yeah.
Archie
Shut up, meathead.
But I mean, you did that pretty good.
Oh,
But I mean, Archie. Yeah.
Remember?
Oh my
What was you
God.
saying,
Shut
baby?
up, eat him.
No, I'm just sitting there thinking about it. Why? I mean, like, was it really necessary to cancel her whole show?
The whole
I
show.
think it was a setup.
Yeah.
I think it was a setup. You know what I'm saying?
It's like some
Because
setup shit.
you know, I'm gonna put it like this: Roseanne been in comedy for years.
Yeah.
She broke ground for
Yes,
being
she
a
did.
woman
Right.
saying the shit that she was saying.
Right.
So everybody already knew. You know what I'm saying? She was outlandish.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
She came up right after like Whoopi Goldberg and all them, and this whole women empowerment comedy. In what was that, late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah.
So,
It could have been set up.
I think it was a
you know what I'm
setup.
saying? And I'm pretty sure with all the different stuff that she's, you know what I'm saying, tweeted before and everything like that, that they know what
Right.
kind of woman she is.
But this was interesting because in this particular show, and when you said setup, I'm starting to piece it together.
Yeah.
This time they came back as Republicans, and they were for Trump.
Are you talking about in the?
Oh, yeah, they were
show,
Democrats.
yeah.
Yeah.
I never watched the
latter
show.
I watched
yeah.
the show a couple of times.
Yeah,
That
they
was
Really?
pretty
They was
funny.
Democrats when they was
Yeah.
po-white
Poor
trash.
white trash, and now they are Republicans.
I didn't watch any
and they
of the reboot.
support, and it's her and her sister would go back and forth arguing because her sister was for Hillary,
Yeah.
and they like fell out, like literally fell out. But her and
that's-
Dan were for Trump.
Mm.
So yeah, they canceled it based upon that. Is what I'm thinking now that you said the setup.
Wow.
Probably.
Yeah.
What's
Probably.
funny is this is what's funny to me is Roseanne has been.
Roseanne?
Rosie,
I said
I
Roseanne?
heard that right.
You
He
said
said
I was
Roseanne.
licking my lips.
He
Maybe
said
that's what happened.
Roseanne.
That's what happened. I licked my
Bro.
lips at the same time. I was saying "ro." It sound like bro.
Bro.
No, but Roseanne has been like one of the very few vocal celebrities who have spoken out on like conspiracy theories and things like the Illuminati and like MK Ultra and shit like that.
That too.
She even admitted to saying that she was brainwashed by MK Ultra.
And that's what happens
Yeah.
when you speak out on the Illuminati.
And so, and with that, what was funny to me though is because she's done a lot of speaking out about MK Ultra and things of that nature, talking about them brainwashing. She did a lot of tweets, posting videos of real, you probably say red pill in the Matrix type of videos that's
Red pill,
enlightening.
blue pill.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she putting up a lot of videos with in that nature, and then she get her show back.
Yep.
And that's so weird that y'all like
Like,
she's
we gonna shut her up
exposing
and bring
y'all.
back
We gonna
Roseanne.
bring back Roseanne, but then
Well, she didn't want to play ball.
yeah,
And it was
but
like-
then they got her doing this stuff, and then all of a sudden like she said one racist thing, and then she's gone. But y'all know what the fuck she said this type of shit
doing.
before,
Right.
And then it's like I think she was set up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not falling for the okie doke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So it couldn't have been just because it's like they had a button ready for the bitch. You know what I'm saying? like soon as the tweet happened, it was like a kid watching Roseanne, and then pew, the button happened. It was
Here we
like,
go.
nigga, that we ain't even went to commercials
Right.
yet. So like, what the fuck? All of a
Right.
sudden, I'm watching
This
MASH
just
now.
saying, tonight news, Roseanne says some racial shit on her
Right.
Twitter.
Right.
And lost her show
And
That
lost
bitch
her
is
show.
canceled.
in 20 minutes.
In 20, yeah, everything.
Someone called Nino Brown. That bitch is canceled. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously.
Somebody
What up, Mish?
made change out of her fat dollar ass.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I'm
would love to watch
confused.
that.
I'm confused as to how it happened.
That's
'cause,
crazy.
You know, she's speaking against the Illuminati, but then they're like, "Yeah, come back on in." So
Right.
it's like, it's very confusing to me. But I think that a lot of people, I don't want the shit that she's talked about to be discredited because of this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Because
right.
she
Well,
said a
that's-
lot of
that's
important
the same
shit.
thing. That's just like, you know, with the whole Kanye West situation. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Kanye trying to bring people together.
Mm-hmm.
They misconstrued his messages. You know what I'm saying? He already told you he ain't the best person to
Nah.
articulate what he's trying to get across.
Hell no.
And
Hell no.
all people can focus on is his Trump hat
Right.
and not even what he's saying.
He had to
Right.
come out
The
with
nigga said he got liposuction for us.
You know what I'm
Y'all
saying?
missing this. Why is you getting liposuction when you got access to the best trainers in the world?
You got a
What
home.
doing?
You got a home gym.
You got a home
the
gym.
size of my house.
Right. You got how many
Probably
acres?
every house on my block.
Yeah. How many freaking
on,
acres
man.
did he
He had
have?
liposuction.
Yeah, he said he got when he was on TMZ.
Kim probably told him to do that.
She was like,
Come
hey.
on, Kanye.
Hey.
I've done it a million times. My
Courtney,
mom, my
shout out to-
sisters.
Shout out to Courtney Springer though, because I guess in
Go
Kanye's
ahead.
in Kanye's new song, whatever, he said he didn't want his daughter to have a body like Kim when she got older, and he was like, you know, if you think about it, his daughter can have a body like him as long as he pay for it because somebody paid for Kim's. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, she got a yeah.
Yes,
Hey,
ma'am.
No, she got more, you know what I'm saying, African in her now. So
Yeah,
she
she
probably,
bought
you know
it.
what I'm saying.
Over the years.
I ain't
yeah.
talking about
Yeah,
Kim.
she
I'm
do.
talking about the daughter.
No, I'm talking about
Oh, I
Kim
thought
because
you
she done
talking
had a
about-
lot of
yes.
had a lot of African
Yeah.
in her. She had Kanye,
Right,
she
right.
had Reggie, she had a lot of African
had-
in her.
Kanye, Ray J,
Ray
Nick
J.
Cannon.
Nick
Nick
Cannon.
Cannon.
Who else? The running back
What's
Reggie
his
Bush.
name? Reggie Bush.
Yeah, she done
She done had
accumulated
a lot of black in
semen
her.
in that.
She had a lot of black in her.
Yeah.
Y'all talking about Kim like she's
I
the
love
ocean
Kim.
somewhere.
I love Kim Kardashian. I love Kim. I ain't even gonna
Talking
lie.
about Kim
I'm
and
a
semen,
big
damn it.
fan. I'm a big fan of Kim because she did. You know, she made lemonade, baby.
She worked
you know
her
what I'm
way
saying?
to the top.
Yeah, she did, and she did good in that movie Temptation. I like to see her in more movies too. I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
Oh, I didn't know she did a movie.
Yeah,
Yeah, she
was in
did, and she was
Temptation.
good too.
But
Shout out to Kim Kardashian. Put a nigga in a photo shoot.
You
So-
trying to get
so the
endorsements.
topic-
You trying to get
Trying to get
endorsements. Shout out
endorsements.
to Kim.
so the topic of the
Kim.
day
Bring him to me.
is going to be opened relationships.
Is it time for that yet? Or we
It's 8:00. Yeah,
It's
it's
8
time.
o'clock?
It is time.
You give it a couple more topics before, cause I ain't
Yeah,
talking
we
about
got
that
a couple
topic. I
more
want to talk
topics.
about.
What? What you want to talk about?
Dr. Dre.
You got 2
Dr.
minutes.
Dre, what Dre got
What
going
happened
on?
with Dre?
Dr. Dre, y'all hear he about to have a bunker built under his house.
Huh?
You ain't hear about that
They
shit?
was already building it when he did the Apple deal or whatever, and they started building the house. He already had the shit set up for them
To
Wow.
build it? Oh, he
Yeah.
had to get some clearances or some shit?
I'm
like,
sure.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Why is this nigga building a bunker? That's what I want to know.
He live in California, damn it. They gonna fall off the damn continent.
But if they fall off the continent,
Someday.
he gonna fall into the
California
ocean.
gonna become an island. It's gonna be
Yeah.
the island of California.
But they don't got no basements in California, but you gonna have a bunker.
Yeah.
They do got basements in California.
Nah.
Uh-huh.
Nah.
Uh-huh.
Old houses. The old,
Uh-huh.
but the new
You
houses.
can build a
do.
basement.
You could build a
They
basement.
got
though.
it's certain parts of California that
Certain
are very
parts, okay.
fragile that they don't
They
don't
don't
have
dig it.
basements and
Uh-huh,
stuff.
okay.
Because I thought the same thing about most of the southern states, but it's a lot of southern states that do got basements.
Oh, I thought they was all on like steeples and shit, like stalks. and shit.
No, because of the mud in certain areas and
Yeah,
stuff like that, it's too
right.
soft.
Mhm.
So that it either flood or you have a basement full of probably like insects or some shit. I don't know, but
Mosquitoes.
there's actually a lot of
Skeeters.
places with basements like
In
Georgia, Texas, Arizona,
Oh.
stuff like
I
places like that.
always
Even
thought they
Florida,
did. Yeah. I just,
Mississippi, and Alabama, not so much. They got the softest land.
the
And
swamp land.
people still eat red mud down there,
Red
dirt,
clay.
red dirt.
They eat
Clay.
it.
Yeah, they say it tastes sweet.
Well, that's like you have some women who eat starch here.
Really?
Yeah.
Starch and what's the other stuff? Baking soda and all this mess.
I brush my teeth with baking soda, but I don't ingest it.
Just eat it. I mean, they didn't
Yeah.
eat like the straight starch.
Ugh.
Especially
Out
pregnant.
of-
Corn
out of-
starch?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just,
Out of a
Ugh.
jar.
just eat starch.
That's that. It's that show called My Weird Addiction. You ever hear that
Oh
shit?
man.
Yes.
Oh, my
Oh my
God.
God. Okay. Weird addictions. I think we all have weird addictions.
Okay, we can't segue off, and we got to stay on point
We
now.
are on point.
We got time.
We ain't got a lot of time.
We got time. We gonna
Because if we
spend.
start
Stack
getting...
someone talk about his weird
No, my
addiction.
thing is
He's-
that this is going to be a tough...
His weird addiction is staying on time.
No.
He got here 30 minutes late. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, I roll with Miss Daisy over here. I said,
I
can
was
you, I
glad-
said,
Wait a
can you
minute.
put, I said, can you put the pedal to the metal?
He said nope. He said I'm on Uber child. He was
Right.
Ubering you. You gonna get a
I'm
bill
Uber
Treat me
driver.
like I'm a damn Uber passenger.
You gonna get a bill. He like,
You
here
get
go.
one. You get
Here
one
you go.
star, nigga.
Okay, we gonna table that for next time. Weird addictions. All
Yeah,
right.
that'll
addiction.
be a topic for next week.
All right.
I mean, no, the week after, because we on the bi-weekly schedule.
Okay, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
right.
To the fans out there, we on the bi-weekly schedule for the summer. So it's every other Saturday instead of every Saturday.
Yeah.
Every other Saturday. You know,
All
because
right.
we got lives too, and we got to spend time with the
Got
people
to
that we
spend
love
time.
and the people that we hate. So, you know, we
And do
love
shows
y'all.
and shit.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I just want to make sure we stay on point so we can have a great discussion.
Definitely.
That's it.
All right.
You got anything you want to add?
To
What was
Not to it, but I mean, like any other topic? Do you want to like
after the
mini
draft
topic
there?
or something?
no, I have nothing else to add. I want to stay on point.
We good. We gonna talk about Axel's Brewery.
He really is trying to get.
Silly.
He really trying to get some Axel's. We gonna go there just
Cut
because.
the check.
Cut the check. Axel's Fury. I don't
He'll
even know
get
where
like
these
3
came
customers.
From. Where did those come from?
I don't know.
It was wasn't it
It's in Ferndale.
Ferndale, of course.
What was it? It was like Pride
Rainbow.
something this weekend. or
It's gay.
something
No,
like
it's
that.
Gay Pride Month.
Right. It's,
Okay.
It's a month.
Well,
Ferndale was just
what's
gay
the name?
pride.
I don't know.
Year.
365.
365.
Well, for some reason, Snapchat decided to give me a notification. And I'm like, what the hell that got to do with me?
Hey, well, that's like Facebook. Everybody using these what you call
The
the
little gay
rainbows
filter?
and stuff.
Yeah.
They don't realize.
Yeah.
I saw one of my church members, and I'm like, you don't realize what that is. That's not just a pretty symbol. That's
I mean, well, really, they just taking what's
Rainbows
beautiful.
are for kids, damn it.
No, well, I
little
mean,
kids, little
Lucky
girls.
Charms.
rainbows.
Yeah,
Lucky
leprechauns.
Charms.
Little girls and
Leprechauns.
leprechauns. God damn it.
The
That's
rainbow.
the only people that get
They
these
go-
rainbows.
Hey.
The rainbow is a beautiful symbol in nature. It always has been, and they took it and made it something that it shouldn't
Like the
be.
swastika, damn
Yeah,
it.
like the swastika. You know,
When
they
was-
could have came up with their own
when-
goddamn
Swastika was a
symbol. They
sign
coulda-
of
Why?
peace.
Why? It was
Yeah.
a sign of peace.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a sign of
Oh,
peace.
yeah,
And,
definitely.
the
All
Nazis
right.
took it.
and
Yeah, and
changed
flipped it
and,
around.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, but it's
Man,
a
I'm gonna
beautiful,
have to
beautiful
definitely
symbol.
Google that.
Yeah.
Yep, it is. It's stolus in some realms of occultism, but it's a positive message for Indian Sanskrit.
No, it was wasn't it like some kind of Buddhist or Asian
Indian
culture thing.
Sanskrits. Who else? I think another culture used it as well, but it always denounced like it was a symbol of the sun. So it was
Evil.
brilliant.
It had
Okay.
nothing to do with evil.
It had nothing to do with evil. That's how they do. The evil don't even try to be creative and create their own shit. They gonna take what's good and
Evil.
just flip it around.
Right.
Flip it around.
They don't, you know, they
Everything got to be evil.
Yeah.
But on to this main
evil the
topic.
rainbow.
Open relationships.
Open relationships.
Open relationships in today's society are very prevalent. All that side niggas, side chick, side piece, whatever, that's part of open relationships, whether you know it or not.
Whether she know it or not.
You know what I'm saying?
Whether he
And
know it or
I'm
not.
Yeah. Because basically, you know what I'm saying, even though that person don't have the permission or whatever the case is, people find out about the side, whoever, you know what I'm saying, and they let them stay.
Yeah. And it's interesting enough, I was doing some research and found out that there are a lot of open relationship marriages.
Open marriages.
In Hollywood.
How many of y'all out there
In
would
Hollywood.
participate in an open
A
marriage?
lot of them. How many could though? Is
But
my
what's
question.
I don't understand the point.
Well, I mean, it kind of boils down to just having that freedom of not feeling like you are being choked into a relationship or you you know, you have that.
Then why get married?
It's called a relationship.
That's
That's
it.
the
Why-
whole
why get
point.
married?
But
Why get married or
mean,
get into a relationship if you want to still see other people? You can stay single.
Because let me
and
explain
fuck with
something.
everybody.
Going on 10 years this month. It's difficult. It's
Mm-hmm.
not been easy to be married for 10 years or with someone for almost 15 years.
You married the
Because-
wrong person.
Not even married the wrong person. But the thing about it, though, is that it's difficult for one person to be everything to another person. You know? I mean, I personally, my husband, he's like, no, you want an open relationship, open the door, and we could just go ahead sign paperwork because he ain't even down for that.
I'm with that, too.
But me, I'm just like, I want an open relationship where, like, I can hang out and vacation with a dude that likes to do things that I like to do.
Oh, no.
Or right, that's what he said. Oh, no.
because eventually
He a real nigga. That's why he
gonna
said, "Oh, no." You got a real nigga. That's why. That's
I
a real
do.
man.
Eventually, he gonna
I
like
do.
Right.
you.
Right.
But see, that's
Right.
the whole thing. Who's to say? Maybe, you know.
Nah, that's
You know what
gonna
I'm saying?
happen.
I
Look, she gonna call him up like
Right.
what's that, Harlem Nights.
Right.
Baby, I ain't never coming home no more. Have a nice life.
But it shouldn't even have to be to that point. But you have, like I said, for example, you have Jada and Will. And Jada was like, I mean, I'm not trying to hold him back. If he wants to see somebody else,
Right.
then he could see somebody
I've
else.
You want another
this.
dude? Go ahead.
I've heard this, but I've
want
never
to-
confirmed it. Everybody always say that about
I always
the
allude
Smiths,
that.
but I'm
Okay.
gonna
I've
put it like
never
this.
heard that. Yeah.
I'm gonna put it like
Well,
this.
yeah,
I don't
confirm
think
that. I've
'cause
heard
it's-
that, but never confirmed.
Like that's what I'm saying, because if you look at their relationship,
Yeah.
like they look like they have so much fun with each other. It's kind of like, why? It's like we got an inside joke going.
Yeah.
You don't know it. You mad because you don't know it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's our thing. So
Well,
it's like,
maybe
why?
that's the inside joke.
Maybe that's the
because
inside joke.
They
Right.
are free to just step on.
Right.
Monique, her and her husband do a T-Pain. Him and his girl.
They do. No, T-Pain and his wife do people together.
Oh, that's what they do?
Yeah, they do people together. She pick
did
them.
say she
they
had
lick
to
'em.
like them.
Oh,
You know what I'm
really?
saying?
She did
I
say
didn't
she
know all
had to
this.
like
She
them.
pick them.
She-
They lick them.
they
That's
lick
how that
'em.
works.
Mm.
And I don't know.
Justin
Monique don't
Timberlake.
make good decisions. You know what I'm
she
saying?
don't
Like
make
the
good
whole
decisions.
Netflix thing. Like I
Justin
wouldn't even want to be a
Timberlake.
part of that
Nah.
situation. Cause I'd have been mad. I'd be like, but they offered you what?
Right.
And you
better
trying to
take
get
it.
Dave Chappelle money? What?
Right.
And you ain't been doing nothing in
Sit
how
your
long?
ass
She didn't even try to renegotiate.
Sit down,
No,
Monique.
Right.
she
They
didn't.
offered her $3 million though.
Yeah,
I would have took.
but
Look,
she-
I would have
she
took that
took that
$3
$3
I would've
million.
took
You know what I'm saying?
55,000,
Got me a
truth be
popping
told,
ass
I'm
special.
just
You know what I'm
saying.
saying? And then negotiated for a couple more.
Right. Or just be like, hold out on that. I can bring you or bring back like a banging ass special and then be like, yo, give me more money.
So what
You know,
Well,
y'all
that's what I'm saying, but you got to get it
basically-
popping first. $3 million ain't no slouchy money.
No,
So-
for her,
Especially
it was
when she
Look,
been
for
blackballed. She ain't been in a
Yeah.
movie since Precious.
precious.
Yeah, because she wouldn't campaign.
She did
know
that
what I'm
Christmas
saying?
movie,
She
didn't
wouldn't
she?
campaign for him. She did do the Christmas
Yeah.
movie.
That Christmas movie.
But that wasn't
It
Lee
wasn't- I
I don't even
Daniels.
celebrate
it
Christmas,
wasn't
so
no
I cares the less
Yeah.
anyway. But anyway, so
Yeah, but her open relationship, like, who gives a damn about that one? I
But
mean, like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't even
so this
hot,
is what I'm
you
trying
know?
to get. So y'all trying to say like a real nigga ain't gonna deal with no open relationship.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you like this.
a real man, because a real nigga in the hood, he having nothing but open relationship.
Right.
Okay,
You
a
know
real
what I'm saying?
man
Right.
ain't gonna deal with
A
no
real
open
man, no.
relationship.
I'm gonna put it like this: like, if you get married, what's the point? What is the point? You know what I'm saying? Now, because in the marriage, you said that this is the person you want to be with, the only person you want
Right.
to be with for the rest of your life. So why would you be in an open marriage?
Hey, sorry.
You know what I'm saying?
Because okay, so,
I'm gonna tell you like this: I ain't finna share knowingly. I'm not showing
Right.
sharing knowingly. I'm
Right.
saying if she down, she sucking somebody off. I don't want
Right.
to know about it.
Oh,
She better
okay.
Listerine and
Right,
all that
right.
before she come to the house and kiss me.
Wipe
Don't
your
ask,
face,
don't
You know what I'm
bitch.
tell.
saying?
Wipe your
For real,
face.
I don't want to know. For real,
Wipe your
like
mouth.
So you don't want to know.
nah, because I'm
Okay.
gonna put it like, because I'm gonna think about all that stuff. That's the thing that
I
people,
wanna know.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I get up
I
out
would,
of there.
I would literally like, can you envision the person that you married doing the stuff? If you know your woman or man is nasty with you, and they do the same shit with somebody else, you like, motherfucker, you doing the. I thought you only did that with me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
I'll get
I
mad
mean, you
if
would
she.
have to have some
Fuck no.
boundaries on things
Right.
you couldn't do and
ain't nobody there to police that shit.
Right. And I'll be
Ain't it
mad.
like you gonna be in the room
Right.
with a. No, hey, you can't stick it there.
Right, right.
That's out of bounds.
No ball licking, no teabagging, no
Right.
teabagging. You can't teabag her. We don't do that. You can't
Why?
do
I'm
that.
saying?
Why?
Nah, I would
Like,
get mad if she do freakier shit
That's
with him
crazy.
that you don't do with
Right. That's
me.
what I'm
Like,
saying.
bitch, hold on. You didn't never like it in the ass. Now all
But
of a
I
sudden
ain't
you gonna
think
let
he
him
liked
fuck you
it.
in the ass, bitch. I'm
I-
gonna ask you
right,
for
you know what I'm
7
saying?
years to
So
fuck
you
you in
mean
the
to tell
ass.
me that you wouldn't
I
like to
didn't
have
think you
that?
liked
You
that
wouldn't
kinda
like to
stuff.
have that hall pass where you could step out too? It
I
wouldn't
mean,
just be
I
like
don't
her
want a hard
stepping
pass.
out.
We gonna be nasty together. If we can't do it together,
If you ain't-
then
yeah.
it ain't happening. Women
See,
only. We
the
we
thing
not
about it
bringing
is-
no other men into the relationship. Women only.
Nah. And that's
Women
that's,
only.
And that's part of the reason why the relationships is fucked up right
It
now.
is, though.
Is because people
Wanna go out and
don't
experiment.
have and it's people don't, understand the complete power of the sexual energy like that. So we got all this sexual energy going in all kind of
Dexter's
different races.
Laboratory.
We got all these. Well, I mean, it is. Our sexual energy is the base energy of our, that's how we got here.
I'm talking about
you know
the
what I'm saying?
experimentation.
Well, I mean, experimentation, but you got to think about a lot of this shit is influenced by like the media, porno. You know what I'm saying? Like people just see shit
I
and
see
then
you
they
got
want
your hand
shit.
raised.
You know
What
what I
you
mean?
wanna
Like
say?
I never in my life wanted to like hear a bitch go until I seen that shit on porno. So it's like I ain't know nothing about that shit till I
You
seen
ain't
the
know
porno. I'm
nothing
like,
about
yeah, that look cool. And she got some spit coming from her chin. I want that. I wasn't thinking about that shit. So like we got all this porno and we got all this sexual
But what about
shit going on, and it's like it's induced desire as opposed to natural desire.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
But what about the non-sexual stuff? Like, you know what I'm saying? Danny was talking about she wants to vacation and things like that. What about
That's
the
the cover up.
non-sexual
You know what I'm
stuff?
saying? That's the
Not
cover
a
up.
cover
That's the
up.
cover up. That's the
Like
that's
I
the
want to go.
cover
Like
up.
I want to jump from a plane.
You can
I
jump from
want
a
to do
plane.
stuff like that. I want to, you know what I'm saying?
Arab's
Nah,
like,
that's
I ain't
a
jumping from a
cover-up.
motherfucking plane. You
Uh-huh.
jump from a plane by yourself.
You jump from a plane.
Exactly.
You can still do that,
Exactly.
So you can still.
Don't no black people jump out no plane. That's
Yes,
for
they
white
do.
people.
Well, that's why you
Oh,
need a gay
black
friend.
people-
You know what I'm saying?
But you know
if
what,
you
gay-
if you want to do all that with another dude, get you an adventurous gay
I had
friend.
one, but he
Go to
married.
Axel's
Married.
Brewery and find you. I'm sure there's plenty of them in that
That's just
motherfucker.
bad.
There's at
Just
least
bad.
3 adventurous motherfuckers at Axel's Brewery who would gladly jump out of plane with you.
Look, if you endorse that brewery one more goddamn time and they'll cut the check, we gonna have some problems.
I really think you've been there. You've been visiting.
Nah, I'm just looking at all these Fruit Loop
But,
colors and shit.
that's my thing. Like, and for y'all that's just tuning in, we talking about open marriages, open relationships, and all those different things, all those different concepts that we got going on today. Side this, side that,
Sad that.
side of fries.
Right,
You know
sad
what
of
I'm saying?
AIDS. Is anybody forgetting about AIDS and all
Right.
this
I
shit?
mean, you
know what I'm
definitely have to
saying?
make sure they test.
A lot of
it.
y'all
who is doing that
Protection
for real?
is
Y'all know it.
used.
Like for real, like
Come
I banged
on.
several chicks raw.
Protection.
Never once have I seen any paperwork on any of these bitches. Never once.
No, what I hate.
You never
this
see no
what I hate.
paperwork.
This is what I hate. When you
I can't with you right now. I'm
When-
sorry.
when
Jeremiah's
you
another comedian, by the way.
when you meet
my
new
God.
people and you know what I'm saying, they put on, you meet their representative
Right.
and they putting on all the fronts like they just ain't never did
Nothing
nothing in the
wrong.
world. Nothing in the world.
Nothing wrong.
That you use protection?
Right.
Yeah, I use protection.
Right.
Why you got 5 kids?
Right.
I use this time.
Right. You ain't use
5
them
counts
5 times.
Five
Right.
times.
Your kids back to back
Five
though. You
times.
know what I'm
Right.
saying?
With different
I
niggas.
know.
Wow.
Right.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
All of them have protection.
All right, threesomes.
You're just irresistible.
Look, all right, threesomes.
Irresponsible.
So-
Threesomes. Danny wants to talk about threesomes.
So threesomes.
I mean, if you in a relationship, I personally look.
Hold on. Have you ever had
Have
one?
you ever
first?
had
Have
one?
I ever had one? Hell
Yes.
no. I got a hard enough time satisfying woman. What the fuck I'm gonna do with 2 of y'all bitches? Hell no. Get up out of this
Stacks,
motherfucker.
come on.
I'd fuck you
have
later.
had-
Ah, you look
threesomes
like the
Nah.
type that has.
I look like the
Yeah.
type.
You look like the
That's
type
just
that
bad.
has stacks.
I
Yeah.
am shocked.
Hell no.
And
But I'm not
appalled.
appalled. Not appalled.
You're not appalled,
I'm
but you're
shocked.
shocked. But
That you say I look like the type.
Do bust those count? Because me and my homeboy done ran a couple trains on bitches. We ain't touch each other. We ain't cross swords and we ain't smash buckle. We definitely ran a couple trains on
Said
some bitches.
cross swords.
If
You
it's,
say
it's,
cross
it's a threesome for her, but a train for us. So in that respect, yes, I've had sevensomes. I mean, like
Damn, but y'all a pack of wild dogs?
yes, we were
Everybody-
19. and
So is this like
We were-
something? So you said you like don't necessarily need to have a threesome or anything.
No, that shit don't matter to me. Like that shit is
Okay.
irrelevant. You know what I'm saying?
He's never
I'm-
done it.
Nah,
It's very fun.
Was
It's
it
fun.
tiring?
Yeah.
Like I said, don't.
Y'all from Pontiac.
Guys out here, look.
I just never been into that. I don't care
Y'all
about that.
Pontiac.
Don't let no woman talk you into no threesome with
Nah.
another
With
man.
another dude.
Never do that.
Nah.
Never
They never
do that.
go for it.
Two
though.
women.
They
Two
never
women.
It gotta
Women,
be two
hey,
women.
women will try. They will try and talk
Yeah.
you
Say
into
something.
it.
Females I know who have crossed over is because they did a threesome with they dude, and then they realized they
Right.
like the chick better.
Yeah.
So,
See,
got
I'm
And
not that
couple
secure.
of
you got to make
friends
sure
like
that
that.
the chick can't do it better than you.
How you
Nothing.
gonna know? You don't know this bitch
Nothing.
backstory. You don't know.
Not because when you gonna be there watching. And
Nah,
if she look
see-
like, if your girl look like she
Nah,
enjoying,
nah,
you knock
see,
that
that-
bitch out the way.
Nah,
Get out here.
Nah, that ain't gonna work.
Let me go
You
down there,
got,
goddamn.
you gotta
Get
be
your ass
free.
out the way.
I got some friends,
No.
right? I got some friends, and they are, they got an open relationship.
Okay.
Like she was, I ain't gonna put the name out there, but she was pregnant, and it was a girl he was flirting with, and she thought the girl she was flirting with thought she was being a good Samaritan, going to tell his woman, you know, your man's trying to hit, and she was like, nigga, go on, suck his dick, cause I'm pregnant, I'm have more than sickness, I don't want to do that shit.
I'ma throw
and
up on
she fucked the dude, and like that's how their relationship rolled. They've been together for years.
Yeah.
So I think like when it comes to a relationship, you got to be that type of person that can deal with that type of
Well,
shit.
see, that's one of them old school, you know what I'm saying, relationships where granddaddy other kids and granddaddy got another
Right,
family
right.
and
Oh,
all
you
that.
mean like
know what
my
I'm saying?
family? Yeah.
Personally,
I'm a sad grandkid.
Right.
Yeah, I'm speaking from a sad grandkid
sad
perspective.
You know what I'm saying?
So I mean, maybe that's because maybe they got something
Your
to do with
granddaddy's
it.
other wife.
Maybe they got something to do with
You
it,
know what I'm
right?
saying? So
I
that
don't think
type
I'm
of
grown
stuff.
up enough though. I mean, to like
For a
deal with
threesome?
that. I'm
So
not.
you
say
grown
not
up for
grown
a
up
threesome,
enough?
but not an open relationship.
It would
I
be
don't think-
that would
I'm
be
not
a
grown
great.
up enough for a threesome. An open relationship for me, I ain't saying to him because I'm jealous. I'm the jealous Scorpio.
Right.
So I couldn't
Oh,
like
you
send him
scorpions.
off. And he's a Scorpion too. My husband's a Scorpio too.
Oh damn, two scorpions.
Yeah, they killed each
Just
other.
cat fight all
But
everywhere.
He,
Just
I'm jealous though. I'm a jealous type. I'll be like, no.
Nah, I'm not cool because if she start doing shit that to him that you ain't did to me, and this nigga just start breaking off, I'm gonna have to kill this nigga. Like I'm serious. Like no, nigga, there's too many strokes.
Now see, you gonna be fine.
Look,
You want to have a
when
when
threesome
you
with your wife?
look. This is how I put
I'm
it.
not
If you
secure.
no, I would. If me and my wife, if I was married, I'm not married.
I know, but you were married.
Me and my wife, if she wanted to participate in that, you know what I'm saying, that's cool because it's a plus for me. But it's gonna be another woman,
Of course.
and
of
we
course.
gonna have to pick that heifer together
But-
because there ain't gonna be no uglies. And then
Right.
you know what I'm saying? That's gonna be that on that. Like
Yeah.
we have to discuss that. You know what I'm saying? But this is my thing, man. I feel like if I get married, I don't want to bring nobody else into the relationship
No.
to
Right.
stay.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like once the threesome over, get your ass out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't
I
want
get about.
I don't want a second wife. I don't want, you know what I'm saying?
Services are no longer here.
Because you got to
Needed.
think about it. That
Out
it
of town
becomes too much.
shooters.
Yeah.
You want out of town shooters.
how can
not
you-
in town shooters.
Yeah. Because like you don't want to explain that dynamic to your kids.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Who
Somebody
these
always gonna
aunties?
feel left out or feel like
Right.
they ain't getting enough attention, all
Right,
that.
right.
If you did enough with that with your kids and your wife, and now you got another motherfucker trying to
Yeah.
get attention and time.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Want some money? You gotta. I need some new bras, bitch. You know
Right. Ask your man,
what I'm
bitch.
saying? You
Yeah, that's
is my
too much.
man.
I couldn't do it because
It's a headache. People think
too
they
much.
want it. People think
Yeah.
they want it until they actually,
Until
get,
they
that
actually
shit.
get that shit,
And that's why
yeah.
that's why
It's
I
a
said that
mess.
about Will and Jada. I'm like, we know that either one of them are probably considered like some of the most beautiful people on the planet and could probably have whoever they want.
Right.
But at the end of the day, actually having to deal with that dynamic, you know what I'm saying, and deal with that all the
Right,
because you know a motherfucker ain't gonna keep their mouth closed anyway.
Right.
Man, you know I had Jada last night, nigga. No, you
Right,
did. Yes, I
right.
did. I had Jada,
Right.
nigga. I was cock all up in that motherfucker.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, and all that type of
Ah,
stuff.
I
So
did not hit that.
You know
we
he had
know
to
that,
do
but it's still it's still.
I think he did.
I'm gonna put it like this: it's still one of those things that lingers though, because of how close her relationship was with him. You know what I'm
That nigga
saying?
did that.
So,
man.
it is some chicks that he done hit though
Yeah.
that in recent interviews and stuff I just found out like he Yo-Yo and Moni Love
okay.
and
I believe that.
I can believe that.
one of
I
Salt and
just can't
Peppers or
see
something that
Jada.
you know what I'm saying?
Oh, really?
One of
Yeah, I
them.
can
Yeah,
believe that. Yeah, he was the man back then. He was.
Yeah, he had
Yeah.
Madonna shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Michael Jackson had Madonna too, but
Yeah.
you know, it's
Shit.
different.
They said, nigga, my neighbor had Madonna. She was a hoe.
You know
For
what?
real.
She
She's
is
from Rochester.
Pontiac.
Yeah.
She's from Pontiac and moved. No,
Yeah.
no. She's from Pontiac and then she moved to Rochester.
Right, right. So yeah, my man was hitting that shit. Got pictures with her and everything. The mom confirmed it. He was hitting Madonna.
I believe it.
Yeah, he was hitting Madonna. Was out there, baby.
Madonna.
Yeah. The original white thought. She
You
was
know what
out
I'm
there.
saying?
Well, that was a
What do they call it? The material girl.
Material girl.
real girl.
Most of the material was sperm.
But yeah, man.
get with you.
I think
Not
I really
today.
think
Not
that,
today.
like I said, I'm gonna tell y'all like this. The best advice I give young people, you know what I'm saying, coming up, do all your wild shit when
Before.
you single,
Yeah.
not while you're in a relationship,
Yep.
Yeah.
and do it in your 20s.
Yes.
Get
Get it out your
way.
system. Don't be in
Man.
your motherfucking 30s
No.
trying to do all that playing and have, you know what I'm
Hell
saying,
no.
you gonna fuck yourself over. I'm telling
Right.
you.
You gonna
'Cause
fuck
by
around and
time-
fuck your
by
niece.
time- I ain't saying all that now, but about time you ready to
Hey,
settle
see,
down,
15 years.
about time you ready to settle down, it's gonna be that much harder
Mm-hmm.
to find somebody of substance because people gonna be looking at your background and you gonna be
Right.
looking at their background and you gonna be you slept with that nigga.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Because you know, hey, everybody got one, two, a few. You know what I'm saying?
One
that
to a few.
they wish they didn't.
They didn't with.
They wish they didn't.
I
You know what I'm
can't
saying?
even count.
Them drunk nights.
Yeah.
Them,
Not so
them
drunk.
lonely
Them lonely
days.
Lonely days.
They came at the
over
right
it.
time.
The one night
all that type of
stands.
stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know,
I had
everybody
several
got
of
them.
them.
Them skeletons in the
One
closet.
night stands. It's supposed to be one night, not several nights.
No, there was several one night. We went
Several
one nights.
several one nights with different women. Yeah, I was in my 20s. I was just fucking everything. Like,
20s.
yeah, when I was just fucking everything. I didn't give a fuck. You like me? All right, let's fuck. I didn't care what they looked like. I was just fucking them. You know, like, all right, let's do this.
So the rumor about you and Big Angie is true.
Big Angie? That's my dog. Oh no, that's my dog. Don't put her out there like that.
Big Angie.
That
That was Big Jamie though, not Big Angie.
Big
And that was Big. That was Dallas who put that shit out there. And that was Dallas who did that.
Wait a minute,
Wow.
fool.
He put it on you.
I was just joking.
Oh no, it was some bullshit.
You bring it in real.
Yeah, I thought you was talking about real shit, but it was
No.
it was a real. It was a thing
He
where.
just told on this.
No, I'm telling on Dallas. I'm telling on Dallas because Dallas would always say there was this girl named Big Jamie, right? You remember Big Jamie?
Yep,
I ain't gonna
yeah,
put
I
her
do.
last name out there, but if you know
Yes, I
Big
do.
Jamie, put a thumbs up in my like thing on Facebook. But Big Jamie was big, and Dallas hit that. But he always had this joke that I hit that. I'm like, nigga, why are you telling people I hit that?
Dallas tell
He
people
didn't wanna
anything to
tell
get
nobody
out.
he
And then
hit
people
that.
would believe I was hitting that shit. And I'm like, nah, man, I didn't hit that shit.
Nah.
And she didn't that because, well, you was Big Jamie.
He said she
I'm
didn't
done.
deny it.
Because she was Big Jamie, so that's why she ain't denied.
I love
I'm
you,
done
Big
with
Jamie.
y'all.
Just don't hit me when you see me. I think she moved anyway. I don't know if she's still around.
Yeah, I ain't seen her in a while.
No, I ain't seen her in a while.
She used to date Jeff.
Oh, she did used to date Jeff.
That's who was hitting that Jeff.
That Jeff was hitting that. How am I getting all the static from these niggas?
I
Dick?
don't know.
That's what I want to know.
I have no idea.
I don't even know. Yeah. But no,
Pontiac's small.
Pontiac is small.
It's
Yeah.
really small.
Yeah, it is small.
But that's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why y'all like living in them like big cities where y'all don't know nobody. Because you can't check nobody background or nothing.
That's
You know what I'm saying? You meet somebody, you be like, yo, you know Keisha? Keisha what? What she look like?
On the south side?
You know what I'm saying?
See,
She got
but
red
it's-
hair.
But it's so small that it's still,
It's cool.
it's cool. Because when I first met my husband, I'm not going to lie. I met my husband. He had some friends. We all hooked up. You know, we was all getting ready to go bowling. And one of his homeboys just kept, like, looking at me like he was, like, really pissed off. Like, he ain't like me. And I'm like, oh, like, I don't even know you. And then kind of find out, yeah, I was kind of, like, dating one of his best friends from the Yak, and I was like, oh.
At
And
the
I-
same time?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
so
mean,
you was
we-
already doing open relationships.
Well, I mean, we weren't really
Oh,
together.
oh,
We had
okay.
just
Open
kind of like
dating.
met.
Open
we were
dating.
open
Oh,
dating.
y'all just dating. Okay.
You know,
okay.
it was nothing exclusive at that point.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, but he pulled my husband to the side like, dog, man, I wouldn't even mess with her, da. And I was like, dang,
He
for
said
real? He wanted to tell me. He's like, man, she kicking it with one of my homeboys, da. And I was like, dang, for real? Like,
Damn.
dang, okay.
That was some whole ass shit on
It
his
was,
But then-
ass.
but
did-
he was looking out for him because he was like, my husband was telling him, like, not really feeling her, so he didn't want my husband to get hurt in the process. Like,
Oh,
dog, you know.
But you
she
didn't
kinda-
let your husband know that you were openly dating?
Well, my husband didn't let me know he was openly dating.
Oh,
Oh.
Because we
You
had
supposed
just
to-
kind of met each
Y'all-
other.
yeah.
It
Oh,
just
well, see,
kinda
if
to
y'all
the
just
beginning,
met each other,
right?
yeah,
It was like
yeah.
beginning.
Ain't no
Yeah,
ties in
Yeah,
in
but
that,
my husband
you know
was
what
like,
I'm
"No,
saying?
I'm really feeling her." He was bringing me around a lot, so his
Yeah.
boy was like, "I'm just giving you a heads up." She kind of, then my husband just kind of broke down like, "Look, either we gonna do this or we not." And I'm like, "Oh, okay."
10 years later.
I was like, "All right."
Right.
I'm like, "I'll be back." When
What
I'm
if
on the
the
porch,
other
like,
dude-
"Toot, toot, toot."
Right.
What if the other dude would have said the same thing when you called him? Like,
Well,
no,
the
we gonna
other
do
dude-
this.
Well, the other dude, truth be told, he had drama with his baby mama at
mama.
the time anyway. So
Yeah.
I was just like, you know,
always
the
I,
baby
I could
mama.
let
Always
that
the
go.
Always the baby
drama.
mama.
He
drama.
married her, but I was like, I could let that go.
Married
No,
her.
it really wasn't.
He was gonna throw you to the side anyway. He was always gonna choose her. That's how it usually go.
He probably was because she
Yeah,
was like
maybe.
pregnant
Yeah.
She
while
was
me and
pregnant.
him were kind of, yeah.
Oh, really?
It
See, that was already.
It
That
was
was. It
already
was
kind of
definitely.
It was
established.
written.
It was
Yeah.
already kind of established. So,
Yeah,
you
it
know,
was-
I didn't get too into that. I was like, oh, okay.
Nah, that's.
So what
crazy.
about people out in Facebook land? Y'all got open relationships, open dating, open marriages, open bottle of liquor. It's Saturday night.
Open bottle?
Something.
But like, I
I
don't.
got my drink. That's what it is
You didn't get-
tonight. I ain't got
you
my
You got a
drink.
drink? I ain't got a
Sober.
drink either. I ain't got a little sip.
Y'all sober? Y'all been around me and now y'all sober? The
Well,
water?
You know,
I might
I
have to go to Mr. B's and
Because
get a-
I'm a good...
get a couple
don't
shots.
know.
when I
What we
leave
talking
here.
about? Yeah,
Sober.
open relations. I'm like that.
Oh, wait a
I'm not
minute.
that. I'm not into that. You know, I don't.
Oh, Jeremy.
Because you don't know how far it's gonna go. You know what I'm saying? You say, all right, it's gonna threesomes. You know, a little wife swap. The next thing you know, your girl, woman get gang.
I would never do that.
You know
Wife
what I'm saying?
swap.
No, why
Wife
not?
swap.
If you gonna
If
do
I
open
even had,
relationship,
if I was married and my wife even said some shit like that,
A wife
wait
swap.
a minute. What's
I'm
the
like,
difference?
bitch.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, see,
you gonna
I
do it. You
wouldn't
gonna do open
I
relationship.
would
you
have
gonna do a
I
wife
would
swap.
have every right to say, bitch. And then I'd be like, bitch.
You don't keep saying it.
For real, like, you want to swap?
But you could do a wife swap.
We could do it
you
easy.
You can't do a wife swap, but
Let's
you
get
can do
this,
an open
let's
relationship.
get this paperwork signed,
Ain't that the same thing, though?
and you keep your ass on.
But that's the same thing,
No,
though.
wife swap
Wife
is
swap.
for like a week.
A whole week?
Yeah,
What's
your
the-
wife go to their house and they wife come to your house and y'all
raise
live
y'all
with them for a
kids.
week.
But y'all
Oh,
like,
no.
they like
See, I ain't
raise
into that world. I thought it was
kids.
just we swipe wives and fucking it at the end of the night.
No,
Oh,
that's-
no.
You like try to see, you
You're
like
not
raise
even supposed to
they
be trying to
kids.
fuck like another nigga wife. Like that
Oh, in the wife
that,
swap?
That that shouldn't even happen.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I
The
thought
wife just a hoe if she do it, you know.
porn has steered me wrong again. I didn't know that's what it was all about. I thought it was we swapping wives and we
So you
swinger
mean
shit.
to tell me that's swingers? That's something
I thought that was the
totally
same
different.
thing. That ain't the same
Yeah.
thing.
No, wife swap and
Ain't the same
swingers
thing?
are
No,
two
no, no,
totally
no.
different things.
I thought
Then
that
you
was
see
the
the
same
episode of
thing.
Dave Chappelle where they had wife
I mean,
swap?
yeah, but I mean, I thought that originated from like swingers and shit. Like, and then they
it was
just
an
dumbed
actual
it down.
show. It was an actual show.
Yeah.
It came on regular TV, family
Right.
show.
I remember the show, but I thought like wife swapping was like, actually we switching wives, we gonna bang each
That's
other.
what swingers do.
I know, but I thought that was wife swapping. I thought it was the
No.
same thing. That ain't the same
It
thing.
it is, but it ain't.
It is, but it ain't.
Wife
It
swap
is,
the
but it
show and wife
Right,
swap
right.
with a swinger
With the
is
swingers.
different.
I thought that was just the cute way of, you know what I'm saying? I
gonna
thought the
fuck
show
your
was just a
wife.
cute way of doing it, like, you know, just on the strength of TV.
Who
That's what I
raised
thought.
you? No, it's funny.
It's like, where were you raised?
Yeah, I didn't know that's what. So yeah, nah, fuck all that. You ain't getting my wife, bitch. My wife cooked the best ham hocks. You ain't getting this ham hocks.
So you know,
Say this famous
No.
ham hock recipe with wife got.
Right. We
You know
gonna
what
keep
I'm
this in house.
so you refuse to do wife swap because your wife make the best ham.
Like you go over there,
I don't know.
you make them ham hocks. It's over.
It,
All right.
it depends on. Now that I know what wife swapping is, that may not sound too bad.
You just be
yeah.
like, I'm
You're-
just
It's
You
gonna
only
never-
a,
you
you
never
just,
get married.
You just stay in the night. I
You
mean,
never
just think
get
about
married.
it.
You ain't getting
You
married.
just stay in the night.
You are, yeah.
You never get
he
married.
But you
never
ain't
get
hitting. So hold on. Open
never-
relationships is okay, but wife swapping ain't.
Because the
And there's
open
no sex going on, though.
relationship, I
It
wouldn't.
is, it's basically the same thing, but the context is
No sex.
when you say wife swap, it just sounds like they gonna be fucking. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's
you
why I thought it
raising
was
Open
their
fucking.
relationship,
kids.
you just
Right.
like,
Right.
she just bored. She just bored.
She ain't got nothing
But
else to do.
yeah. It was so. It was a.
Cause some of these heifers out here, they just do what the fuck they want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga can't say nothing. He just be okay.
She paid the bills.
Oh, man.
I know, right?
Dang.
She pay the bills with your money.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah.
You ain't that damn
I-
cute.
I pay the
Ain't no
bills
woman that cute
with
to me.
his
I'm gonna
money.
just be sitting back and let you getting tossed up, and I'm gonna just be okay with that. I'm not that secure. I don't know if I'm not that
He
secure.
said, I'm not that secure.
Or I don't know if I'm not that dumb. I don't know which one it is. But it ain't happening.
Well, it
I don't
depends
give a
on how
fuck.
you look at these situations, because people always make, like, some people, oh, my girl got to be a virgin. I don't want no
Oh,
girls like
God.
you.
No,
And
God.
I'm
I
gonna
know
put it
dude
like
ain't no
this:
virgin.
if
Hell
your
no.
girl
I wanna-
fuck you
I wanna
good,
seasoned dick
she
sucker.
suck a good dick, that means that she was taught.
Right.
So whatever nigga she had before you that taught her to do that the
Right,
way
right.
you like it, you
Right.
better say thanks to the brother.
Thanks to him. Right.
You know what I'm
Thanks to
saying?
the brother.
Women the same thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whoever he was with before you that taught him the few tricks that he know how to do and all that stuff, and he fuck you good,
Mm-hmm.
you better say thank you to that woman.
You better say
Say
thank you.
thank you.
So the thing about it is that I don't care how secure you are in your manhood and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't that secure.
When it comes down to actual love and things like that, I don't think that would let you, you know what I'm saying, let your significant other go and freely be with whoever.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Because, and if they really loved you, they wouldn't want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And I have to sit here and say that the whole reason for me bringing it up in the first place was just to play devil's advocate, to see if there was somebody that would be willing to, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, okay, I do it. And you see celebrities and people who,
Yeah.
but I'm too
There's always
jealous
somebody.
because
I'm
I
not doing it.
couldn't, my
Nah,
husband
nah.
couldn't.
Nah.
I would be like, who is she? Why? What?
Right.
What?
Right, but just because somebody
Yeah.
a celebrity, that, you know what I'm saying, people got to understand, first of all, stop putting celebrity on pedestals.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Except
That
for
is
me.
true.
You see me out in public,
He
put
said
me on
Lord,
a pedestal,
except for
please.
him.
Please. Be like, oh, can we have your
Right,
autograph,
right.
Mr. Money, and all that type of stuff.
Mr. Money.
Mr.
I'm
Money.
like, can I please have some money?
Can I get some money stacks?
Oh, bitch, I'm broke.
Bitch, I'm broke.
But this autograph be worth something in a few years. But really, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to look at yourself and look at your situation. And if you're not happy, it's better to leave your situation than to stay in a situation for the kids
Oh,
or
God.
whatever the case is, because
I'll
you're
say for
sacrificing your
kids.
own happiness, and you can't make nobody else happy if you're not happy.
All right. That's
That's
true.
just as simple as that. You cannot make anybody else happy if you're not happy. You can momentarily make somebody happy. You can put on a good face. You can act like it, you know what I'm saying, you not burning up inside or whatever the case is,
Right.
but it's only momentarily. It's not going to last long, and eventually you'll self-destruct. I don't want to be a therapist and give advice, but I do tell people, like, really think about the things that you do and get yourself into. I know a lot of times, all of us, you know what I'm saying, because we human, get in the heat of the moment and make that choice that we going to regret, or we're not going to think about it until, you know what I'm saying, the aftermath.
Mm-hmm.
And we can prevent a lot of those situations if we think about it beforehand. Like, you know what? Nah, it's just,
Yeah.
I'm not, you know. And people need, if you're not going to take marriage seriously, don't get married.
Get married.
Don't get married. Like, if you want to be free and do what you want to do, don't get married or become a polygamist or something. You know what I'm saying?
And marriage it's work. It's a lot of work. It's a full-time job. You don't have any
Marriage
days
ain't what it
off.
used to be.
You don't have any, but the benefit package, I'm telling you, ladies, it's amazing if you're married to the right one. And it does. It takes to
Benefit
be-
package? What you talking about?
It's a benefit package to being married. It truly is.
What kind of benefits? And we ain't talking about financially.
Not financial benefits, but benefits like you got that person that's always got your back. You got that person that's always going to, you know, stick up for you and be there for you and provide for you. and not ask for his change back when you go to the store and pick up stuff for him. My husband has not asked for his change back in 14 years, and that was 4 years of us dating. Nah, but I felt bad because yesterday I gave him I had a 10. I gave it to him. He ran to the Dairy Queen. He came back and he put the change on the counter. And this morning I was like, well, this is mine. So I took it back out.
Selfish.
I am very selfish, and that's the thing with the benefit package is that you can be someone you could be selfish with, and they understand because they love your selfishness. They love you, and they know you selfish, but they still love you despite that. Like, okay, all right, and it takes time, and it takes growth, and it takes being able to be with that one person that gets you. That my husband is my person. He's one who he understands. He gets me. When mom and daddy don't get it, my husband gets me. And it's like, okay,
That's beautiful.
all right. So, yeah, but it's a lot of work. It took a lot of work to get to that point. It's a roller coaster. Every day is not. I will sit here and sound like a damn fool to be like, oh, marriage is just every day. My husband is my best friend. No.
He ain't.
My husband is not my best friend. He doesn't want to
glad
be
you
my
said
best friend.
'Cause I hate when people say that.
No,
shit.
I
never
hate it
believe
too.
Like, nigga,
My
you-
husband is not my best friend. My best friend knows when I have cramps. My best friend knows, certain things about me. She knows about my job and what I deal with at work. My husband could possibly care less that he cared and was up there when the senior citizen went to throw the dang on 2x4 and I got hit. He was like, oh no, I'm on my way. Send my truck and all. He was on his way. So, but as far as just certain things you have best friends for, and my husband isn't necessarily that person for that, but he's that person for so many other important things. So yeah.
Yeah, we can tell by how your eyes just rolled in your head.
I know other important
Hope
things.
your husband don't listen to the show. Well,
Yeah.
actually, I hope he do.
Yeah, because
But,
he probably sitting there. He like, I know her eyes rolled into the back of her head too. What time you getting off? Yeah, so
But,
I mean, but
I just want to interject something. If your spouse or significant other doesn't have a job, they're not going to work on a relationship either. Sorry.
they're not.
They're not going to work
I never
on a
thought about
relationship.
that, but that makes
Nah.
sense.
Man, they're
Yeah.
not.
No, you gotta have. And my husband knew. My grandfather, before he passed away, he told my
I
husband
never thought about that.
before we got married. He said, my baby needs somebody who has a job, a career, and a hustle. He was like, if you don't have all three, it ain't gonna work.
You couldn't just have one good job.
Man,
That
what I'm saying,
Nah.
what I'm saying.
Really?
My husband got a job, a hustle, and a career. Yes.
What's his job?
His job is he drives semi-trucks.
What's his hustle?
His
Oh, he out
hustle.
of town all the time.
Nah.
You better watch her.
Nah,
She
he
talking
actually,
about having side pieces.
whatever.
Right,
That was me
right.
being devil's advocate 1 and 2. No, he's home every night.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, but his
That's
side
good.
When
hustle,
he traveled though,
his
He's one of them
side
lot
hustle,
lizards.
he called me. He on the phone, so I know. But I'm not
Why
saying
get
he a
some
saint.
bed?
I ain't saying he a saint. Shut up. Hey, you only get what you miss, and he ain't missing it. So yeah, but nah. And then he works on motors. He does race cars.
Oh, that's dope.
I need to
Yeah.
holler at your husband.
Yeah,
You work on race cars?
race cars. Yep,
got
he
a
builds
couple of
motors.
those.
So
That's
yeah,
dope.
I got
yeah.
a
So
motor
that's
he-
what he do.
I got a motor
So you
I
needed
need to
a.
get
So you
to.
needed a. You said a job,
Especially if
a
he
career.
reasonable.
What's the career?
He's a what you call? He has a semi truck company.
Oh, so that is the
Yeah,
hustle
it's kinda
and the
both.
job.
Yeah.
Oh, so he run his own business, and then he.
Go
So
work.
he must have worked at GM or some shit. No.
My husband actually started driving for his company about 24 years ago.
What?
And he started
yeah.
driving semi trucks probably about maybe 27 years. He started driving. He was like, "This is what I want to do."
How long he been
You make
moving
him sound
weed?
old.
He been moving the
Yeah.
weed.
How long he been moving illegal narcotics?
He does not move illegal
I done
narcotics.
fucked this hustle up. That's the real hustle.
Yeah.
That's the real
Man, it's
hustle.
comedian Jeremiah Paul.
Right, comedian.
That is not
Nah, my
DJ Stacks
husband-
Money. That is comedian
Comedian.
Jeremiah Paul. He
That's about
got dreads, not
yeah.
waves.
Right.
Shoot him first.
So, Mr. Thomas,
No.
hook me up with the pack. Just
with
give
the
me the
pack.
loud.
Nah,
I won't
but
say nothing.
I found it. He was a good guy. It's very
Sound like
rare.
a good guy. I met him. He
Rare.
seemed like a cool guy.
Yeah,
I
it's
met
a
him.
good guy. But
Oh, remember you met him too. You
Yeah.
ain't met me. So
Yeah, he know who I am. Yeah, he know who I am.
but
I don't want
yeah.
the gringos on my
Gringos
back.
on your back.
That's
Nah,
right.
but he cool people though.
Yeah.
He just He cool people, but he's a little older, not much older than me, but a little older. We got 8 years between us, so you know. Yeah.
You met you was like 27 years ago.
Yeah.
And he graduated high school 37 years ago. You like, damn, nigga, how old is you? 100?
Right.
Shit.
You got an established nigga. When you got a man, you had you had a man.
I had a man.
Yeah,
I
you got a
did.
man.
He had to.
Y'all hear that, ladies?
The mother
She
bitches had a dude.
man.
I had a man, and
Yeah.
I had dated dudes, so
Yeah.
it was just kind of, it was different. It was like, wow, this is a grown up.
Right.
No, you know what,
This
though?
nigga
That-
pays a mortgage.
Right. He has a mortgage. He know about
Right.
credit. You know, dang, like
Right.
what?
He pays bills
Dating-
on time.
Dating
does
in
that?
this, in this whole era is crazy. I think this is probably one of the worst eras to kind of like date. I
It
think that's
is.
why so many people get married so quick.
Yeah.
They're like, look, I like you, you like me, let's motherfucker get married.
Right.
All this dating shit.
It's crazy. Because I couldn't
You gotta
do it
lock him
again.
up quick. You're
I
like,
wouldn't
yeah.
do it again. I would not
But
do
see,
it.
people everybody's so used to themselves.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, people are really stuck on themselves. And it's kind of like, if you not similar to them or fit inside that box that they trying to stuff your ass in, it's not gonna work, man.
It's
Like
not.
it's just dating is damn near like being married. You know what I'm
It's gotta
saying?
be.
Especially when your lives get intertwined and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's crazy.
It's got to be difficult, but
Yeah.
I've been told a couple of times.
But I think maybe it's easier for the younger people.
Maybe, because I've been told a couple
How
of
old are you
times,
getting?
like, your husband kind of got you to the point where it'd be hard for, and it would be hard for anybody to follow up. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't be stolen. I can't be swept away.
That's
'Cause
the way it's
just
supposed to
like,
be.
it's
Right.
like, nah, you do what? What? Nah.
It's supposed to be
Right.
like that. And-
like,
Right.
But
That's why you got to watch him.
Right.
You got to watch him. You the one. You got to watch that nigga. That nigga is the gym. in
but
this
he ain't supposed.
relationship.
But that's the thing. First of all,
hey, I'm a good wife, so, you
Yeah.
know,
no,
like,
but that's the thing.
Stay
like,
that way.
Nobody, you
I'm a
know
good
what I'm
wife.
saying? You're not supposed to let nobody sway you
Sway
away
you,
from your
nah.
husband anyway. And then the other thing, like, what the hell? Like, why? You know what I'm saying? Why is that the first thought in somebody's mind?
right.
Oh, I don't talk to you. It'd be too hard to get
Hard
you from
to
your
get you.
husband.
I've heard
Why is you thinking about taking this woman
another-
from her husband in the
husband,
first
right.
damn place?
Because all them rappers talk about it. That's all
Right.
rappers talk about is
And it's
fucking another
usually-
nigga bitch.
But it's usually
Niggas
young
don't-
dudes too.
Yeah.
It's usually these young dudes.
And
And
the
I'm
young
just sitting there
dudes, right.
like, dog, nah, like you
Right.
young. Ain't nobody trying to start over.
Right,
And
right.
they like, because we ain't nobody trying to start over.
over,
Like
right.
from the beginning.
Right. I live in
Some of
a
these
house.
what-
You live in an apartment. I'm like, what the
You
fuck?
live with your
Live with
mama.
Right.
Some of these- Hey, some of these heifers out here, they don't care.
They don't.
They want them what I like to call a baby dude.
Yeah.
I want to
It's
start.
a-
I want
it's
to
a
grow
dude-
with you.
Yeah.
Nah, I
No,
need
no,
you
no.
grown.
It's a dude that they gonna take care of
Mm-hmm.
like he a baby.
Yeah.
Cause they
It's a lot
they
of-
don't want
yeah.
her to go nowhere and all
Yeah.
that. She gonna all he gotta do is stay at home. She gonna
Yeah.
buy his clothes,
Yeah.
buy his weed,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Buy video
PlayStation 4,
games.
all
Suck
that
his
stuff.
little
You know what I'm
dick.
saying?
Right.
I had a woman like that before I actually got in a relationship. That I am now. She was like, "Yeah, we're gonna go to the All-Star game. You know, after that, we're gonna go to Shaq's All-Star comedy." And I'm like, I'm listening to it. I'm like, I'm the bitch now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the woman now. Like, that's how I looked at it. I'm like, this.
Oh, my
most
God.
dudes have been like, "Yeah, nigga, I'm about to milk that bitch." And I'm
Yeah.
like, nah, man, I gotta
Yeah.
get my shit together. Cause she, you know what I mean? Like, I should be doing
Yeah.
this for you.
And
But she was like, we gonna go to the
got you.
All-Star game and all this shit. I'm like, yeah, no. I'm good on this. But I know some guys will just be like, take that and think they winning. Like, no, you're
they
not
do.
winning. Because like, she taking care of you. You leave like her son. And then this will fuck me up about her, speaking of her about her son. This is what really made me like, I can't fuck with this woman. I'm on the phone with her and I bullshit you not. And then her son had came over. Her son was like in her 20s or some shit like that. She was like 40 something. And her son was in her 20s, you know. And then she was like, she was yelling at her for some reason. She said, "Stop that thing. Put that thing down. Stop playing with that thing here." And she came back on the phone. She said, "I'm sorry. My son was just cleaning his gun." I was like, "Yeah, I'm done with this bitch. I'm done with this bitch." And she said she had mentioned earlier that her son had a tattoo on his face, like in the middle. I said, "Yeah, I'm done. I'm gonna sit this All-Star
Who was
game
that
out."
son, 21 Savage?
I don't know. He was a savage
Clean his
nigga at
gun,
21.
got a tattoo
I
in
knew
the
that.
middle of his face.
He was savage at 21. I know that much. Tattooed, tears and shit. Like, yeah, I'm gonna leave your mama alone. She was cool though. She was really
Cleaning my
cool.
gun in this bitch.
I can't with you.
She was cool.
I never could deal with him, but I can't deal with you. Y'all are hilarious.
I could not deal. I couldn't deal with that. And what I know most dudes would be like, yeah, nigga. Like, nah, nigga.
Yeah, that's me too. I've never been one to want to be controlled or that, you know what I'm saying, is going to, stand for that. Like, it's the first time you try, use your little voice and all this stuff, oh, it's cute.
Mm-hmm.
After that, who the fuck you talking to? You know what I'm saying? Like, and people think I be playing when I said I'm serious as fuck. Like, who the fuck you talking to? Like,
Right.
not me. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. Come on. If I talk to you respect, you talk with me with respect.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? And that's how it's gonna be. All that other shit can go out the window, man. People don't realize that's a big part. Communication is a big part of your relationship as well. Communicating the correct way. All that yelling and screaming at each other, you know what I'm saying?
Texting.
Even if you can just talk and y'all can agree to disagree. Like, you don't have to, and that's one thing people don't understand. You don't have to agree on everything.
Right.
Everybody's
Agree
going
to
to have a different thought process, different point of view, whatever the case is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? As long as you can see where I'm coming from, I see where you're coming from, that's cool.
That's it.
We don't have to keep arguing back and forth about, well, I don't like this, and you know what I'm saying?
I think we've had maybe 5 major, arguments where we've, yelled at each other in 14 years. I promise you.
You yell at me, I'm walking out on you.
Yeah, because we're just I don't know. And it's like, oh, okay, all right.
In 14 years? That's one.
Now, I've been mad. He's been mad, but it's like, yeah, okay, I'm mad about this, blah, blah, blah. And then we just keep it moving because we just,